Hi parents, welcome to Virtual Back to School Night. My name is Mrs. Meek and I teach Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus here at Bethany High School. In my classes, my number one goal is to support and help my students to be successful in their math learning. I know for some students, math can be a struggle, and so they need that extra support. And I know for even those who love math and have done well in it, they're going to hit those times where it just gets hard and they're going to need some help and be able to ask some questions. So the first thing that I want you to know is that I want to be here to answer those questions and help them to be as successful as possible in my classes. In Algebra 2, for some students, this is going to be their last high school math class that they take. It's the last one they're required to take. And for some, it's going to be a stepping block to go on to pre-calculus or to college pre-calculus. In my pre-calculus classes, we use this year to go over topics and study things that they will see in college pre-calculus as they enter either concurrent enrollment or enter their college setting for the next year. Oftentimes in class, we're going to take notes and we're going to do assignments. The assignments will always be sent through Google Classroom. Anything that I need them to have or to see will be distributed through their Google Classroom, and so we will work on getting that set up the first couple days of school. Days that they are home virtually, either every day or parts of days, depending on the schedule that we're on, will all be sent through Google Classroom. If there's notes that they need to take, that will be attached in Google Classroom for them to write down as well. So they will need a notebook to keep all of those things together in, just an Algebra 2 or Pre-Calc dedicated notebook. When we're in class together, we'll take notes and have class discussion together, but they'll also do their assignments in those notebooks. So it's just, again, just one place for them to have everything physically, and then in Google Classroom for them to have everything digitally. Other things that they might need for my class, they will need pens and pencils, of course. When we do our note taking, I use lots of different colors in my notes to distinguish steps and to write out just different thought processes. And so if they would like to do their notes in colors, I think that's fantastic. So they might need some colored pens to do that. Some students prefer to just do their notes in pencil, and that's perfect too. I want them to do what makes most sense for them and will help them to be most successful. So I'm really not picky about that. As long as they're doing the notes, that's what I need them to do. The other thing they'll need is a calculator. They can either just get a basic scientific calculator or they can buy a graphing calculator. We do start using graphing calculators some in Algebra 2. Those tend to be a little bit more expensive. So if you're not quite up for that expense, a scientific calculator will still be perfect. It will do almost everything we need to do, and the other things we will find ways to supplement for them. Okay, so I do need them to have their own, just because we can't be sharing supplies right now, and so that's a little bit different, and some days they'll be home and some days they'll be in class, and so they need to have one so that when they're not physically here in school, when they're at home, they'll still have access to that. As far as help goes, because as I said, that's a really big important thing to me, I will be offering Zoom or Google Meets sessions after school from 3 to 3:30 for students who need help. And those are mostly going to be for students that are home doing virtual school on those days. And I know that time won't work for everyone because of athletics or jobs or other conflicts, but for now, that's what I have to offer. That'll be on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is when I plan to have those times. And then Wednesdays for now, since they are fully virtual, not only will they be sent their assignment on Google Classroom, but then I will have lots of times open during Wednesday that they can sign up or drop in virtually to ask questions or get clarification, or just go over something that maybe they're just struggling with that they can't figure out while they're at home alone. So we'll have most of the day Wednesday open when they'll be able to do that. I really want to support and help your kiddos. I want them to enjoy this year in math and to hopefully find successes in ways that they haven't found before. And I'm just really excited about it. If you ever need to contact me, my email is bmeek, B-M-E-E-K @BethanySchools.com, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm looking forward to a great year.